Before my birth carved the world into separate things, I floated in the boundary between self and not self, warm brine tasting of salt and iron and something faintly sweet I'd later know as the flavor of new skin, vernix, and the particular myrrh of new life. These fluids carried secrets older than memory, narratives of grandmothers who survived by staying mute, their unspoken truths metabolizing into my growing skeleton. In that liquid darkness, absence became presence. Every sound, heartbeat, blood rush, the distant drum of my mother's voice, was also my own. Thumb to mouth, I rehearsed self-soothing in waters where cortisol storms passed through permeable membranes, training my forming nervous system in the frequency of vigilance and the wavelength of waiting for danger to pass. The water that held me held my ancestors' fear, hormones bitter as bile, generations of women swallowing words until silence accumulated like plaque in arteries, until it thickened into poison. My mother's stress taught my cells before I had ears, before I had choice, my nascent heart attuning to the cadence of wariness, her body's stories merging with the ones my cells prepared to carry forward. Then came the breaking, walls contracting, pressure mounting, water draining from the only world I knew. The tunnel narrowed, crushed, pushed me from salt to air, from spirit into flesh. That first breath tore through me, sharp and cold, and utterly alone, my lungs learning to pull what the cord had carried, the ocean somewhere else, outside of me. And yet the hands that caught me were made of the same water, and the air that filled my lungs held the memory of the cosmic sea. What spilled in my breaking was darker than water. Meconium, my body's first oracle, staining cloth as tea leaves steep and tell, patterns swirling on cotton and sand, as though the universe could not wait to reveal what my grandmothers already knew. We are born with our fortunes already written inside us. The sediment from ancient waves we will spend our lives learning to read. The water revealed all to us, showed me, you, and everybody. Boundaries were semi-permeable, not walls. We discovered separation long after we'd forgotten we began as one body of water when we sought to breathe outside our mother's tide. We forgot that the struggle was not leaving the water, but teaching ourselves to carry it inside our lungs, our veins, our tears, revealing we are never only ourselves, but also everyone who came before. Their fears and courage both dissolved in the same amniotic sea, still pulsing in the rhythm of our blood, our mother's pulse, the first drum we ever knew. Even now, in air, in this world divided into separate things, I taste salt when I cry, feel the tide pull in the marrow of my bones, and cannot tell where the ocean ends and I begin. Perhaps we never were apart.